Hello YouTube, this is Morgan Airspeed Prime here with my next Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012 episode review. This one's going to be for Season 3, Episode 24, Dinosaur Seen in Sewers. Not sure about that title, but I guess it describes pretty effectively what the episode is about. But yeah, we have our last episode before the two-part finale. I am aware that the two-part finale is out online already, but little bit kind of short on time today, so I didn't actually have time to watch those two episodes as well and review them. So as of now, I've only seen episode 24. I haven't seen the two-part finale. I will review that tomorrow. So just be aware of that. I'm just reviewing episode 24 separately first. So please, no spoilers at least until tomorrow's review. So yeah, this was an interesting episode. The introduction of the Triceratons into the 2012 series was interesting with Zog, a pretty well-known character from the 2003 show, and I assume other forms of Turtle media, but I primarily know him from the 2003 show. But definitely an interesting episode. I thought it was actually one of the better episodes of the season. I didn't think it was amazing, but I appreciate this as being like the episode that set up what the finale was going to be about. And I also really like how them introducing the Triceratons make the finale more about the Triceratons than it does about the Krang. The Krang are slightly involved, but I'm glad it's not a Krang invasion of Earth and that it's actually more focused on the Triceratons. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, that's cool and all, but why this now when I think there is enough to just do this finale and make it a very character focused thing? Just be about finally everyone finding Karai, her joining the right side, have Splinter and Shredder have a final battle, have the Turtles involved as well, and have it be this big, really big battle between the characters we really care about, and leave the Triceratons until a little bit later on in the series. Just because with all the Triceraton thing happening, I'm kind of questioning how Karai really gets involved. I'm sure they'll find a way, but what's Shredder going to be doing next episode? What's Karai going to be up to in the next two episodes? I'm not so sure about how all of this is really going to come together that well. But again, I think I was saying very similar things going into the season 2 finale, and they're probably still the best two episodes of this series so far. So I'm pretty excited to see what comes next. But yeah, 2012 Zog, interesting design. He definitely works really well in the cool CG animation of this show. I was a bit worried early on about the way they were going with his character, and that like, oh, are they going to keep it this mystery for like the whole finale about like something happened to him, which is why he's on his own, and like he got like hit in the head and he's kind of lost his mind temporarily, and he's going to be under Raph's control for a while. But then by the end of the episode, I was kind of like, okay, it was just the whole. He needs nitrogen. He primarily breathes nitrogen. He's struggling to breathe, so he's a little bit more kind of easy to control otherwise, a little bit frantic, and is going to believe anyone. But once he got his gear back, he could speak normally, and we got his proper character coming out. So that was interesting. Like I said before, I kind of rolled my eyes the second they mentioned the Krang again. I was just like, you really can't leave these guys out of the picture for like 10, 15 episodes. You can't just like big defeat, take them out for a while. No, it has to just be straight back in with them. But thankfully in this case it was kind of like, okay, the Krang have a base in the Statue of Liberty, and there's still some of them on Earth, but for the most part they're so inconsequential in the grand scheme of things right now, they're not important. And the Triceratons are here scouting it because they hate the Krang so much that they want to erase them from existence, basically. And so, rather than just taking out all the Krang on Earth, they want to basically cleanse Earth and effectively destroy everyone on the planet just to destroy the Krang there. And that's the big thing going into the finale. I actually quite like that compared to what I expected, which was just another big Krang invasion. So I assume we'll probably still get a big Krang amount of content in the finale, but it will be more focused on the Triceratons, and then there'll be like 3 or 4 factions involved. Like, I assume Shredder will have to get involved as well, given that he lives on Earth and he's going to have to help save things as well, and maybe Karai will jump back in the fray as well. So in terms of it being the episode before the finale, I thought it was actually pretty effective at establishing that. Like, here's one Triceraton setting up what they're in general they're like, what their kind of philosophy on things is that they consider themselves this kind of galactic superpower that have the fate of the galaxy is theirs basically, and they can decide basically, no, the Krang is on your planet, you have failed to stop them, they are still here, we're going to save the galaxy by destroying your whole planet. And it's this kind of arrogance of their race to believe that, and they don't actually know, like we know as the audience, that the turtles have been doing amazing things to cleanse the planet of Krang, but without destroying the planet, and he's not a, the Triceratons aren't aware of that. So there's going to be some interesting stuff coming up. I definitely hope we get some more reasonable Triceraton characters coming up, but we'll have to see about that. No Karai in the episode, no April in the episode. I don't think Splinter was in the episode either. Definitely, it leaves me a little bit worried going to the finale that we won't get anything with them, but I think they have to. They're aware that they're important going into the finale and that they'll have to cover them. I haven't seen Casey in a while, but I don't really mind too much, I suppose. Yeah, that's really, I think, all there is to say. The action was pretty cool, getting to see him again. We had, what was it, Slash and Rockwell at the start of the episode get defeated by him, and just setting up that they're kind of with the turtles, so we'll probably see the Mighty Mutanimals in the finale as well. Then the other thing is that the whole Krognar thing that they played up, I'm just kind of like, I know a lot of people sometimes analyze the whole, them showing you the kind of show within a show as kind of like what happens on the kind of Star Trek-y show that they had, and now this Krognar show, kind of hint as to what's going to happen in the episode. And basically, I think what we were meant to go with in this episode was that Zog is Krognar, this really kind of arrogant guy who thinks he's a hero, and then he, in the middle of action, gets killed out of nowhere. I don't know if they're kind of setting it up that like he actually did die, or that someone is going to die in the finale and it's going to be anticlimactic, or what. I'm not really sure what they were going for there, but it was an interesting thing just to, I suppose, even focus on at all in the episode. The idea that this hero character you've covered for so long just gets into a battle that he just dies and gets killed in. It's just like, oh, like, are you going to go somewhere deep with this? But then they kind of just played it up for a joke. So I don't really know, but I was pretty happy with the episode, definitely. It's made me at the very least excited going to the finale, where a few weeks ago when we got the description for the finale, I was really not excited at all, because I was like, oh no, another Krang invasion. But now, knowing it's more focused on the Triceratons, I'm pretty excited to see the 2 episodes tomorrow. But in the comments, let me know what your thoughts were on the episode. Yeah, that's basically the review. A good episode, not amazing, but I assume the best is still to come in the last 2 episodes. So thanks for watching the video, and bye.